Friends, welcome to week 8 of our time together. We are coming to an end here. We're going to wind down our study of the book of Genesis here in the next couple. We're not in Genesis, we're in the book of Judges. Sorry. We're going to wind down our time in the book of Judges here in the next couple of weeks. And we come to Judges chapter 13. We're going to be kind of all over the place with this story because it's a story of Samson, who is a very well-known judge in Israel. Samson, you've probably heard about him in Sunday school or children's church or whatever if you spend time around church. We love to talk about Samson because Samson does some crazy stuff. Samson was really, really strong. And it's even been said by theologians like Chad Bird and even our very own Brant Benetti over at Midtown East that Samson may actually not have appeared to be gigantic and muscular because the Philistines were always curious as to where his power came from. So chances are he kind of just looked like a normal guy, but he had this supernatural strength that was given to him by God. And so Israel, again, has fallen into captivity. They've fallen into bondage under the Philistines. And Samson is going to be the one to bring them out of that oppression. He's the antithesis, really, of Gideon and of Ehud, who were super weak. Samson is not that. Samson is boisterous. Samson is strong. Samson knows it. And so we're told a lot about Samson. You're going to get some first impressions of him in this passage. We're going to talk about how he rises to power. Samson is beloved by Israel because he was chosen by God, but also was super strong. He was what you would want in a military leader. He put fear in the hearts of people. He put fear in the eyes and the minds of people. And so the Philistines are going to spend all of their time trying to figure out how is Samson so strong, because if we can find the source of that strength, then we can defeat him. And so Israel puts their hope in Samson. Samson puts a lot of hope in himself, even though he knows his gift comes from the Lord. He still puts a lot of hope in himself and in his own strength. And God still shows mercy to him. And so we're going to look at Samson. Samson has one giant weakness, and that Samson loved women. And he loved foreign women. And it was a law given to the people of Israel that for their own protection, God doesn't want them fraternizing with other cultures at this time. Because what we see even in the story of Israel is that they always succumb to the gods of wherever they are. God doesn't want Samson falling victim to the gods of the women that he loves. But Samson disobeys God in that. He's always looking for that. So we're going to see a lot about Samson here. He's the deliverer that Israel has always wanted. And still yet, he goes into business for himself. But he does do some incredible feats of strength and fights for Israel very well. So you're going to hear some crazy stories about Samson over these next couple weeks. And really, we're going to see his rise, and then we're going to see his downfall. So if you have any questions at all about Samson, reach out to the discipleship director at your campus, reach out to me, reach out to any of our pastors. We're happy to help you as we walk into part 1 of the story of Samson as he is going to defeat the Philistine army. So enjoy week 8 together.